Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, hello, hi and welcome. My name is Samantha. If you're new here, please click the subscribe button. If you're a returning subscriber, hey, what it does, baby, you already know how it's do. Okay, so today's video is going to be a story time. So I did post a poll on my Instagram. I think I'm going to insert it, hopefully. Asking you guys if you guys wanted a vlog or you guys wanted a story time, and a lot of people wanted a story time. Then I asked you guys which story time between the I got expelled one and between the my boyfriend posted another girl video, and most of you voted for my boyfriend posted another girl. A lot of you guys also wanted to hear about why I got expelled, which I will do. I will make a video on that. So okay, we're gonna give my ex, this guy is my ex, by the way, so we're gonna give my ex a name. Okay, we're not gonna use his real name. We're gonna call him Tabang. We're gonna call this guy Tabang. Okay, Tabang. When I say the name Tabang, I always think about Utabang from Blood and Water. I call him Tabang. Don't ask me why I do that, but okay. So anyway, back to the story. I'm not trying to say the dates or like the year because it's hectic, but I was basically, it was my birthday. Around about the time of my birthday, my cousin posted me on his Instagram story. So this guy saw my cousin's story because they learned together. Okay, so he saw my cousin's story. He was like, yo, who's this Han, what, can I get her number? And then my cousin was like, yeah, sure, I'm gonna talk to her for you and then see if she wants to give you her number. Cool. So eventually this guy slides in my DM. Guys, when I tell you this guy was so slick in the DM, like I promise you this guy was slick with it. Wow. So fine, he slides in my DM, we start talking, all of that good stuff. Yeah, we start vibing or whatever. But the way I actually got into this relationship is a bit dodgy, because when I tell you guys I got into this relationship by mistake. I promise I got into this relationship by mistake, guys. I'm so embarrassed. Whatever. Because when he asked me to be his girl, like you know how people have this tendency of saying like things like, oh, so are you trying to be my last? Oh, so you, like, hey, just say, can you be my girl? Like, I want to know, like, I don't want to guess. So eventually, as we started talking, like, I noticed, I was like, yo, this guy, hypo, like, why is he claiming me? At what particular juncture did I say I was his girl? And then, like, when I read the chats, I then, like, because, like, there's a time where he was like, oh, I can't believe you're actually my girl now. And I was like, fuck, when did I say yes? And then, like, looking back at the chats, I realized, oh snap, like this was him actually trying to say, okay, so cool, got into this relationship. Regardless of how I got into it, I was in it. Okay, let me actually get my drink. Okay, I'm back. So obviously, because we got brands, like you saw in my last me and this guy, the problem with this guy was that me and him were in two different cities. Let me just not make it obvious. So this guy was always asking me, like, when are you coming through? Like, when are you coming through and all of that. And like I was also trying to make plans my end, because it was very easy for me to be in the same city as him, but like I just had to pull a couple of strings. Guys, when I tell you I went through the most just to make sure that I was, because like the thing is, I knew that I could be in the same city. It really wasn't a problem. It's just an option I hadn't considered, because I just never found any interest in staying in that state. So Hybo, I'm trying to make things work. Cool. Around about the time I was gonna be in the same city as him, right? He traveled, right? Which wasn't a problem, because I knew that by the time I'm gonna come through, like, he was obviously gonna be back. So he traveled. He went to Durban. Okay, so he's with the boys, he's in Durban. I'm like, you know, he's posting pictures and I'm just there like, the boy. You know how it is, guys, you know, when you're excited, like, this is my person, okay, this was my nigga, okay, period, poo. So he's posting on his gram, and I'm just like, you know, liking the pictures and whatever, viewing the stories. I see like he's at the beach. This is when things took a twist. This is when things took a very weird turn. So on that same day that he had been posting like pictures, was it the day after? I forgot. So no, it was the same day actually. So he's posting, you know, he's posting on his feed and all of that. So I remember I was like super bored and I was like viewing stories. Like I was just on Instagram like viewing stories, bored as, you know, when you're viewing stories and you just feel like you're tired of seeing like people's, like some of the things don't even like interest you and you just there like scrolling on my gram, just scrolling and all of that. Hi boo. We get to his story, right? The first few slides, like it was him and the boys, some pictures of the beach, you know, they're posing their Hennessy, they're drinking Hennessy. Guys, they're drinking Hennessy. Hennessy, like they have their Hennessy, you know, kumnandi, like everything is good. Like you can tell that life is grand at this point. Life is grand. They are rocking, they are doing the most. Well, so I'm just like, oh, like cool, you know. I'm just like, yo, I wish I was back, cause you know, like we literally had been planning a lot, and he was like telling me, you know, like I'm about do it. I'ma do it. They will clown you. Like we was planning. He was like, yo, like I'm moving out and whatnot. I'm moving out of where I'm staying. I'm getting my own apartment, and I'd like you to pick stuff for my apartment because like it's basically gonna be your home too because you're gonna be like coming over a lot. So Haibo Kina Nine Dami, we are planning. Well, like we're planning. He's like, yeah, I'll tell you as soon as like I move out of the place that I'm staying right now, because like obviously we're staying with the boys. Remember, we're all students, right? So sharp, we're planning all of that, guys. Okay. So I'm seeing what they're living life, kumnandi. I'm just like, yo, I should have been there. Did you get me? Like, I should have been there. I should have been there, literally. So fine, I'm scrolling, and then I get to the next story. Guys, when I tell you that my heart sank, okay, my heart, it sank. But I'm a bad bitch, don't play with me, play with your kids, period. Period, right? So cool. I see this girl, she's in like a bathing suit. Like at the top she's wearing like this bikini, but I think at the bottom she was wearing shorts. I really can't remember, but I think she was wearing shorts. And she's holding NSC, guys. She's holding NSC, and then she's running towards him, right? Cool, no problem. Then I check the caption and it says mine. It literally says mine with like 2 hearts, like 2 red hearts. I'm like, what the fuck? Then I add volume. You know, sometimes when you're viewing stories, like you don't have like audio. So Haibo, I add the audio and I hear there's a song playing. Guys, I was like, what the? I was like, what sort of witchcraft is this? I'm gonna do it, guys. I'm gonna do it for you. I'm gonna do it, guys. So cool. The song is Shawty my little baddie, Shawty my little boo. Hey guys, what the fuck? When I tell you after that video, I literally didn't like that song. Like I didn't like when people would play that song. I'd just be like, Mara, can you rest? Can you rest? Like, there's no need for you to play that song in my presence. There's absolutely no need. You guys have no idea. But cool, fine. So literally after that, like I think I waited. Like I didn't ask him. I think I waited like 10 minutes because I was like, okay, you're gonna see that I saw your shit, okay, and I need you to explain. I'm not gonna ask you to explain. That's one thing about me. So Haibo, nothing Indo that does not say filmed. And then he posts something after that and I'm just like, yo, what do you even mean? So I'm like, you know what, I'm not gonna bother myself by like wanting to go and start asking people, let's see what the fuck is going on. Like, I was not about to ask. And if you feel like there's no need to explain and there's need for you to post, then it's fine. I'm not gonna ask you. I literally blocked him after that. One thing about me, I will block you. I don't have the time. I will block you. My exes know this. I will literally block. I'm gonna delete you. That's what I'm gonna do. Literally. One thing about me, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say that I'm so tough. Like, I'm not a tough person, even though people think that I am. I'm genuinely not a tough person, but there are situations where I just don't give a fuck. I feel like that's why people think I don't actually give a fuck, because there's situations whereby like something will happen and I'm just like, cool. Like when it happens, it will get to me, but best believe after that, Mogel is here. Hi yabo, hi yabo, hi yabo, hi. Like, after a couple of months, like, some ghost account DMs me, and I don't even know how I saw this, because I don't check like those requested thingies, messages. I don't check. I don't know why I checked. I don't remember what was going on. I checked and then I saw like this account, and I'm like, who the fuck is this? It was him, right? And he's like, yo, it's Tabang, please unblock me. Like, I want to know why it was blocked. Like, do you not know why you were blocked? So I was like, cool, I'll unblock you and tell you why I blocked you, and then block you. Literally. So I unblocked him on WhatsApp. He was like, yeah, unblock me on WhatsApp, let's talk. So I unblocked him. He's like, yo, why was I blocked? And then I tell him, I'm like, you were blocked because you posted some other hand on Instagram. He's like, what do you mean? I don't know what you were talking about. Me? Which hand? And then I tell him, I'm like, dude. He's like, no, I didn't post that girl. That girl is actually my friend. Like, he did explain. He's like, yo, that girl is actually my friend. And I was just like, wow. And he's like, yeah, she posted herself on... Guys, I'm trying so hard not to laugh. And I actually told him I was gonna film this video. I'm trying so hard not to laugh. He's like, yeah, that girl is actually my friend. She posted herself on my story. Me and her actually had a fight about it, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, okay. He's like, yeah, we actually like had a fight about it and all of that. Guys, this story is just like twisted. Yeah, it's super twisted. Anyway, and then he goes and he tells, he goes like, basically, isn't I told you he's staying with the boys. He goes to the boys' room and he's like, yo, remember that girl who posted herself on my story? He's like, oh yeah, that hand. And I'm just like, I'm gonna do it, guys. They will play you. But like, okay, cool. He did try to explain himself and all of that. But my thing was, like, even if that was the case, why are you comfortable, babe? Like, what's got you feeling this comfy to post yourself? He was like, no, yeah, even if you want to film a video, I will come and I'll make the video with you and explain and all of that. And I was just like, yeah, it's cool. But unfortunately, I'm not in the same city as he is. We're very far from each other, and yeah. Before I forget this part. So this is after like he had explained himself and all of that. Then he hits me up. Guys, he hits me up, right? And then he's like, oh yeah, could you please promote this page on Instagram? He's like, please promote this page on Instagram, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, okay. And then he sends me the link of the page and whatever, and I go and I follow the page, and then I post their stuff on my story. And then I checked the people it's following. It was literally following like, I think 4 people. It was him, some other hand, some other account, and me, right? So it was only following like 4 people. I wish I could look for that account, or at least the chats, but like, I'm always switching phones. I wish I had the chats, but I don't. He was literally like, follow this account. But when I looked at the people it was following, I was like, no man, Like, there's an account that I knew. I was like, no, man, I know this account. But like, my question was, why am I even like, why is this even being done? And like, it's funny because he said to me, I'm gonna follow you back on the account, but please don't DM the account. Don't DM me and say some lovey-dovey shit because I'll get fired. And I was just like, hi boo, is this not like a clothing brand? Like, you know, I'm a clothing brand. Like an online, I think it's like an online store or something. Like, they basically sell like clothes, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I was like, hi bro, is it that deep that like if I would like DM you like and say with you baby this, and the person would just say, oh sorry, please DM like Miss Banbani on his account, like is it that deep? Like they would fire you. They would literally fire you because they would fire you because your babe sent you a message. I mean, honestly, like, do they not know Uti Ajola? Like, you guys. But anyway, that was the story time. And then like after that, if you guys are wondering, because like every time I make a story time, people are always wondering, oh, so what happened? Like people were DMing me and asking me, Uti, what happened after that? So let me just finish off. Like eventually I stopped talking to him. It's not that like, what, to be honest, like I just didn't feel the need to talk to him because I was just like, you know what, like you're a bit dodgy. But anyway, I've got no bad blood with him. Cool nigga, like he's still G. But yeah, guys, this is my story time about the time a nigga posted another girl on his story. If you enjoyed the video, if you want a video on how I got expelled, please do comment down below. Can you just comment down there? It's okay, it's allowed. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Love you, bye. Oh, you still here?